Where were we?
We were looking for some clues.
Do we need to call the chief for help?
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is the second video in the Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego Treasures of Knowledge series. Here we are in Russia where we pretty much left off last episode. This is Mission 2 of the 8 Mission 8
Chapter
part 2.
1, the Detective's Handbook. Don't just stand there, look for clues.
This is part 2 of the 8 part series. So anyway, we will go ahead and start off over here.
Just a little reminder that I'm watching your every move. See you around.
It's Carmen Sandiego! This is it!
It's locked!
She's gonna get away! Quick! After her!
It's too late! She's gone!
No! We almost had her! Chief! We need some backup! Carmen Sandiego's heading north from Red Square, Moscow!
Roger that, Hawkins. All available units are in pursuit. You two check out the area. We have got to find out what she's up to.
Okay, Chief. Jules here. All is under control. We'll get her. I'll make sure of that. At least we know we're getting close. We'll keep looking around here for clues.
Okay, so we just saw Carmen Sandiego and she just got away from us. So let's look around for clues to see what she's up to. First, I would say we're currently standing in the Red Square, which is a famous square in Moscow.
Time to explore this location.
And that's St. Basil's Cathedral right there. This is the Kremlin right over here with Lenin's mausoleum right in front. And that is the GUM building.
Rats! It's locked!
Can't get into there.
Lenin, the founder of communism in Russia. I remember Carmen talking about visiting his tomb here once. She may be close by, so we need to stay alert. Lenin, the founder of communism in Russia. I remember...
Anyway,
Another note! You're right about Carmen Sandiego watching us, but what does it mean?
Elephants? Pyramids? She could have taken that carving anywhere.
Anyway, so here's a clue: land of elephants to place of pyramids. Let's talk.
Do you like that red doll? A woman dressed in red left that doll on my table. Very strange. She said it was for a special customer. Is that you?
Woman in red. Yeah, that's us. Yep, we're special customers. We'll take it.
What's unique about these Matryoshka dolls is that there are smaller dolls nested inside the big one. I'll make a note about this in my journal.
So the woman in red left this. That's gotta be Carmen Sandiego. But I wonder who she intended it for. Any clues, Chief?
Our sensors indicate a high degree of vile activity in the area. Carmen Sandiego may have given the stolen carving to one of her agents to hide.
So this doll could be a clue to her trail. The carving may not even be in Russia.
Carmen Sandiego seems to delight in leaving clues all over. So leave no stone unturned. Chief out.
So let's have a look at this Matryoshka doll.
A key? But to what? Something to do with Carmen and her vile organization, that's for sure.
That must mean you think we ought to hang on to this. I'll put it in my digital clue storage device.
Anyway, so we've got a key. We've got a car here. Key might be for the car.
Whoa! What is this stuff? I think we found a vile getaway car.
Anyway, let's have a look at this newspaper.
Whoa! An old newspaper. And get a load of this. I didn't read about this in her dossier. I wonder what she did with all that prize money.
and why she disappeared. Carmen never talked about her childhood.
Okay, so it appears that Carmen Sandiego was a child prodigy, was quite a smart girl when she was younger. And as you may have already picked up, Carmen Sandiego did work for Acme in the years preceding this, but she has turned to the bad side.
Check it out! This looks a lot like an Enigma cipher code generator.
Didn't the Germans use the Enigma cipher in World War II to send secret messages?
Yeah, they did until the British cracked the code. This vial model is some sort of password generator. Pretty low tech compared to my stuff. Still, it looks like we'll need to find the meaning of the words in the center of the dials. We better look around and see if we can collect all the words we need.
You're right. A vial password would be quite a find. And this car isn't going anywhere. We've got the key.
Okay, so one thing, this does not actually look like an Enigma cipher machine. Those look more like typewriters. Alright, so we've got to find the...
Hey, we're not ready yet. We still need to find the meaning of all these words.
So pretty much what we've got to do is find sentences with each of these words in it. In them. The first sentence is already here in Russia, and I know where it is. That's this one, and that means museum in Russian. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. I can't read so well. Alright, so now showing at this museum a special exhibit featuring cultural artifacts from around the world.
I'll put this evidence in the digital clue storage device in my vest.
Alright, so as we got from the note that Carmen left at the mausoleum before, we need to go to the land of elephants. And considering countries that we can currently travel to, that would be Thailand.
I'm starving. How about stopping for Thai curries? Yum. Delicious.
No, ma'am. Too spicy for my young taste buds. Can you get something like hamburgers in Thailand?
Maybe in the Thai capital of Bangkok if you really had to. I'd rather check out the famous floating markets. Although we should head straight to the Buddhist Temple where vile activity was detected.
Thailand certainly has some magnificent buildings. Look at that Buddhist temple over there. But do you ever get the feeling you're...
Being watched. Of course, Hawkins. One of Carmen's vile agents probably followed us here.
Right, so here we are in Thailand.
Thailand has over 1,000 species of orchids. Farming is the main occupation, but the electronics industry is growing. Do you hear that, Hawkins? Electronics are important here.
Hey, maybe I can get an XT2000 OS26 data compiler fixed somewhere around here.
See those elephant statues? Thailand itself is shaped kind of like an elephant's head, a symbol of royalty. I wish we had time to ride one.
Okay, while you ride the elephants, I'll take a lesson in Thai-style boxing. You know, kickboxing. Huh!
Yeah. Considering royalty in Thailand, it is actually illegal to insult any of the royal family in Thailand and punished quite severely for that. It's something that's been an issue in the past few years. Right? So we've got this strange dude here, all clad in black.
Psst, over here. The lady in red said her friends would show up. You must be the ones. She wanted you to read this.
Yeah, we're the friends. Psst, hey Jules, he must be confused. He thinks we're vile agents. Let's play along. Yeah, we were expecting something from her. It's the page that was ripped out from that book on lost treasures, the one the guide showed us in Kenya.
But why would Vile be interested in this? My instincts tell me it might have something to do with that book about Marco Polo. Curious. This guy won't let us keep the page, but I'll make a note about it in my journal.
Well, I guess we should check your journal often. You said it will help us keep track of the big picture.
Anyway, So yeah, as you remember, the tour guide in Kenya showed us the book that somebody had left on the bus. This page was whipped out of it.
So, you read the page? Did you bring me the nutcracker?
Huh? What's this guy talking about?
Well, either he has some nuts to crack or he's looking for ballet music. Check out your database and see what you can find out about the Nutcracker. I'll make a note in the journal in my bag.
The Nutcracker. So we need to go back to Russia because the Nutcracker
Sometimes
was
I like to wear earplugs on airplanes to block out the jet noise.
I can't hear you. I've got my earplugs in.
Let's not stand around. We've got a mystery to solve.
As I was saying before, the Nutcracker was a ballet, and its music was written by Tchaikovsky, who is a Russian musical composer back in the late 18 and early 1900s. Anyway, we go back to this lady. Get a CD.
Do you have a CD of Tchaikovsky's ballet, The Nutcracker?
Da, yes. For you, my friend, 250 rubles. Practically a gift.
We'll take it.
So here we go, the Nutcracker. And then we need to go back to Thailand and give that CD to the ballet.
I'm kind of psyched to visit Thailand again.
Think you'll try the curry this time?
Well, not that psyched. Whoa, I'm getting deja vu all over again.
You can say that again.
Whoa, I'm getting...
Never mind. Just be quiet and careful. We brought the Nutcracker.
Good. Then you must want this.
Now, why would a vial agent need this? Pure silk. One of the things Thailand is famous for. And look at these unusual symbols. I wonder what they mean.
Looks like that vial agent took off. It's been kind of weird how we've been mistaken for vial agents ourselves.
No kidding. It makes me wonder. Could that be what Carmen wants? Is she leading us?
Alright, so we've got this scarf, silk scarf, which will be important later. Now, we need to go find the meanings of those words. And I think the first place we should head off to would be New Zealand.
You're keeping country stamps of where we visited in your journal, right? Now we'll get one for New Zealand. Did you know New Zealand's North Island has a volcanic plateau with active volcanoes? There's about 400 earthquakes a year there.
Yeah. Last time I went snowboarding on Mount Ruapehu, we were reading signs on the slopes. What to do if the volcano erupts. Talk about gnarly.
Agent Second Class Level 2 Shadow Hawkins reporting from New Zealand and... P.U. Smells like rotten eggs. That geyser emits some serious sulfur dioxide.
Gee, I thought you'd be used to strong smells. Didn't you grow up on a horse farm? Anyhow, New Zealand is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, so there's a lot of volcanic activity around here.
Well, this is also the land of the Maori, so we may find some clues here as to where Carmen Sandiego has smuggled that valuable Maori carving.
So, here we go. And there seems to be a clue there.
Look, the initial CS. Do you suppose CS stands for...
I don't know, but I'll bet the Watson analyzer could tell us. We should scan that pen. Stand back.
Look, there's a note inside, and the scanner says it's Carmen all right.
Enigma cipher. Volcano country. And what is that weird symbol? Looks kind of like a wheel.
It does remind me of something. That sketch I made in my journal of the Marco Polo book we recovered. That wheel design was on the cover.
You keep wondering about that. What I'm wondering is whether Carmen Sandiego has left New Zealand yet. I keep thinking I see someone over there by the geysers.
I don't know. I don't see anyone. But sometimes I have that creepy feeling we're being watched.
Okay. Alright, so let's get going.
We need to check these signs carefully. Maybe we can find something here that will help us.
Okay, so one of the words on the Enigma cipher machine was cuckoo. So
One of the words from the cipher in the car trunk. This sentence will help us figure out what it means. I'll put it in the digital clue storage device. How are we doing, Chief?
Good work, agents. You're making real progress in decoding the Enigma cipher. I'm certain it will lead you to the stolen Maori statue. The museum is very anxious for its return, and don't forget to check out Jules' journal so you can keep track of the big picture. Now get moving. You've got work to do. Chief out.
okay. We'll have the sign and here we go.
Wow, no snakes in New Zealand, huh? And check out those eggs. We're talking family-sized omelets here.
So Neke is number one word from the cipher.
This sentence has a word from the cipher in the car trunk in Russia. I'll keep it in my digital clue storage device.
And have
What an awesome wood carving. I wonder who made it.
Probably the Maoris, the earliest inhabitants of New Zealand. Their carvings display one of 4 main styles of heads. You can tell one from the other by the shape around the eyes.
Did the chief mention which type of carving Carmen Sandiego stole?
I don't think she did. Chief?
Agents, the statue stolen by Carmen Sandiego is a karuru. Ruru means owl in the Maori language, and karuru carvings have owl-like staring eyes.
That's something worth noting in my journal. You know, Chief, I just don't get it. Why that particular carving? There were all kinds of other valuable stuff in the museum that she didn't touch.
Jules, you know Carmen Sandiego as well as anyone. She's clever and unpredictable, and her motivations are not always what they appear to be. So be careful.
we'll have a look here.
Sorry to interrupt the show. How are my 2 dear agents doing? Found out what a karuru is yet? Not too perplexed, I hope. You'll learn, Agent Hawkins, that Julia can get quite frustrated at times, not to mention opinionated. Have fun working together. Oh, and look out for jaguars. Ciao.
She really seems to have it in for you, old Jules. And what did she mean about jaguars? There aren't any in New Zealand.
Not in the wild, no. She must mean some other country. We need to check everywhere for clues.
Okay, so jaguars, that's an interesting clue. And as you saw before, also on the note that we found in Russia that mentioned the elephants, there was also a bit that said place of pyramids. And Mexico is...
Okay, Hawkins. We're headed to Mexico. Do we have time to eat some tortillas? Or does your database have something else in mind?
I'd actually rather explore an Aztec pyramid than eat. Mexico City is built on the site of the ancient Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan. We're to head for a nearby village.
That missing wood carving has got to be very important to Carmen. But why?
Who knows? We'll keep looking. But my razor-sharp instincts tell me there's not much going on here right now. Eh, Jules?
Mid-afternoon? Siesta time in Mexico. Still, we may find something. Let's look around.
And there's another word from the cipher here, and it's our last word.
This sentence will help us figure out what the word means so we can solve the cipher in the car trunk. I'll keep it in my digital clue storage device.
Okay, and we've also got a ring.
Look at this ring.
The initials CS. Oh boy, she's been here. We're on the right track.
I remember this ring. It was given to Carmen at a luncheon honoring her work in researching ancient civilizations. It seems strange that she would leave this here by accident. What is she up to?
Anyway, let's go. And now we've got all the words for the cipher.
What does your cat do while you're jetting around the world on a case?
Same thing as always. Sleeps, eats, and all the rest. I have a friend who takes care of him. Remember what the chief said. Keep your eyes peeled for clues.
Clues, right. We're after clues.
Let me know when you're ready to get started, Hawkins.
Let's
Okay, we've got all the clues. If we figure out the meaning of the words in these sentences, we can bust their code wide open. And that won't please Ms. Carmen Sandiego one little bit.
Okay, so this one we already know it says museum. This one, Neke. As you remember, the picture next to the paragraph that has this word in it was the picture of a snake. So Neke means snakes. Kupu means words. And ciudad, if you know your Spanish, means
That's it. That's the password. We're one step closer to getting that Maori wood carving back to the museum.
I'll jot the password down and keep it in my digital clue storage device. Carmen Sandiego is not going to get away this time. Not with me on her trail.
Not bad, rookie. But remember, this isn't like passing some test at the academy. This is for real. And getting Carmen is going to be a lot tougher than you think.
So the password is mask. Now, where do we need to go?
You're in luck, agents. The scarf may help you enter the pyramid in Mexico. Look at the symbols on the scarf. Similar shapes are embedded in the designs on the pyramid stones. Click on the stones in the order seen on the scarf. Good luck!
Okay, so we need to go back to Mexico.
So, can your tummy give the hot sauce another try?
No way! I can't believe I thought that stuff was ketchup. I guess it's pretty popular, though.
It's nice to be back in the States.
What are you talking about?
The United Mexican States. That's the official name for Mexico.
Very interesting. Now let's concentrate on tracking that slippery Carmen Sandiego.
United Mexican States, I believe there are about 31 or 32 of them.
Wait, these symbols look familiar. Remember the scarf we got from the Vile agent in Thailand? This could be a Vile hideout.
Okay, so we've got to click these stones in order of the symbols on the scarf. So first we've got the snake, then we've got the bird, then we've got the person, we've got the lizard, and then the tiger.
What's the password?
The password from the Enigma cipher. Mask.
All right! I knew it all along! There it is! The missing Maori mask!
So this is one of those Maori Kururu carvings. What an incredible piece of work. Notice those two big owl-like eyes.
Yes, evidently they were used to decorate Maori meeting houses. Carmen Sandiego's stooping pretty low, stealing cultural artifacts.
Maybe. But could she be doing it for a completely different reason? You know, there is some good in Carmen. Hey, there's that same wheel-like design we found on the book.
Just a coincidence. Why don't you tell the chief that Hawkins and Argent have done it again?
Nice teamwork, agents. We'll make sure the carving gets returned to the museum in Wellington. Interesting theory on that symbol, Jules. I trust your judgment. Don't underestimate Carmen Sandiego, Hawkins. Always keep your eye on the big picture, especially since she's been at it again.
I knew it. I should have nabbed her in Moscow.
You may still get your chance. This time it's the Institute for Cultural Studies in Lima. She's made off with a rare bundle of Incan quipus. You know, the knotted strings they use to keep records.
That's all she took? Why is she just stealing these certain items?
Who knows? Well, Chief, We'll see you in Peru.
Hold on, Hawkins. Let's not jump to conclusions. Chief, any ideas where we might start?
I was just getting to that. A brochure from the Colosseum in Rome was found at the scene of the crime. Don't know where it might lead you, but you're on your way to Italy.
Okay, so there's that mission done, and we're on our way to Italy for mission 3. Hope you guys liked this episode, and if you've got any suggestions for games that I may play in the future, please pop them down in the comments below. And that seems to be about it. So I'll see you again in 2 to 3 days, depending on what I've got on. Alright, thank you for watching, and bye.